Oh, hello, this is Tak Chung from Walk with Tak, and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. First, let me wish you happy Thanksgiving. If you would like to cook every day and enjoy the process, you need to check out my fast cooking system, which is flavor chasing, advanced prepping, stir frying, and templates-based cooking. And through these 4 attributes of the fast cooking system, you will find home cooking to be practical, efficient, creative, and fun, something that you can do every single day. And the following are the 5 reasons that I cook every day, and you might share the same reasons. Number 1, it is cheaper than if I were eating out. Number 2, it is convenient. It is as convenient as fast and processed food, but it is much better for me. Number 3, I can make much more interesting and diverse foods from different cuisines or combine them into a fusion cuisine. And number 4, it is more delicious and tastes better than anybody else will cook for me because I know exactly how I like my food. And number 5, last but not the least, it's better for me because I know exactly what I put into my body. Home cooking is definitely cheaper if you use whole, unprocessed, and fresh ingredients. And for the same price, you will get much better quality as if you were eating out. Because you don't have to pay for the labor that prepare for the food. And if you enjoy cooking, which I believe that you will once you adopt my fast cooking system, you not only get it for free, but you actually benefit from it. I believe once you enjoy the process, cooking is a lot of fun. This vegetable dish has 5 different kinds of vegetables. It makes a very interesting and delightful dish. But the cost of this dish is probably less than $2. And when you stir fry this dish in the wok, the total cook time is only about 6 minutes. This takes you less time to heat up a frozen processed meal. The success in cooking a meal like this rely heavily on advanced prepping. This dish has 5 different vegetable ingredients. It starts out with approximately 1/3 cup of thinly sliced carrots. I use 3 cups of eggplant. The variety type is known as American Beauty, and the eggplant is the main ingredient of this dish. It also contains 2 cups of broccoli. It serves as a secondary ingredient complementary to the eggplant. And then it contains about 1/2 cup of red cabbage, which serves as a supplementary ingredient. And last but not the least, this dish also contains 1 cup of thinly sliced mushroom. Eating more vegetable is important for our overall health status. And eating a variety of vegetables will help us to meet our nutritional requirements. However, most people do not like vegetable. They find vegetable to be bland. Well, this is the reason because they have yet to try vegetable medley. A vegetable medley is the solution to make vegetable interesting, exciting, and great tasting. Because different kinds of vegetable in the dish complement each other with flavor and texture. And once you taste a vegetable medley that is cooked well, you will never consider vegetable to be not interesting or exciting to eat. Advanced prepping is the key for cooking vegetable medley. And without advanced prepping, cooking a vegetable medley could take substantial amount of time. Because the prepping itself is time consuming, particularly if you have several different kinds of vegetable to prep. Without advanced prepping, it is difficult to cook a vegetable medley. With advanced prepping, you can use only the amount of vegetable that you need to cook a dish, and you can save the rest for another dish. Furthermore, with advanced prepping, you can choose different combinations of the vegetable ingredients available to you in creating many different versions of a particular dish. So with advanced prepping, not only it makes cooking a vegetable medley simple and straightforward, but it also makes cooking a vegetable medley fun and creative. Okay, now let's go into the kitchen. I'm going to show you how to create this vegetable medley dish. I'm going to cook this dish in my Cuisina 14-inch stainless steel wok by starting with 2 tablespoons of canola oil. Stir frying turned out to be a great technique for creating a vegetable medley. By using a method known as sequential cooking, you can cook different ingredients for different length of time. Depending on how long you want to cook the ingredient, you can add the ingredients that you want to cook longer by starting them first. In this case, it is the carrot and the eggplant. Another interesting thing I would like to point out is the amount of carrots that I use in preparing this dish. I use only a very small amount of carrot to create the optimum combinations of different vegetable ingredients. And because of advanced prepping, I can use as much or as little of a particular vegetable ingredients. Whatever that is left will be used for cooking another dish later on. So I don't have to worry about wasting any of them. In fact, after I have started my advanced prepping, I have zero waste of my food ingredients. So if you are still thinking about advanced prepping, you should definitely give this a try. I don't think you will be disappointed. I next add the broccoli after stir frying the eggplant and the carrot for about 45 seconds. This is the advantage of the stir frying cooking technique by adding ingredients in sequential orders. This will allow me to control the texture of individual ingredients without overcooking or undercooking them. After stir frying the contents for another 30 seconds, I add the red cabbage to the wok. This is followed by the white mushroom. I stir fry the contents for another 15 to 20 seconds to make sure all the ingredients are well covered with oil. And now I'm ready to add water to the wok. I'm adding water from a squeeze bottle because this will allow me to have a better control how much water that I want to add. I add enough water so that there are a small amount of water sitting at the bottom of the wok, and this is the time when the vegetables are being steamed. For seasoning this dish, I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce and 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. There are many ways to season this vegetable medley dish, and the only limitation is your imagination. I season this dish almost slightly differently each time when I cook, and this is part of my flavor chasing. After a quick taste test, I decided I would like to have a little bit more sweetness to this dish, so I add 1 tablespoon of sugar. And my advice to my students during my cooking class is that always taste your food as you cook. I keep making adjustments to find the flavor that you love. I decided that I have too much fluid in the dish and I would like to have a thicker sauce, so I add half tablespoon of cornstarch directly over the food ingredients in the wok. The cornstarch thickened the sauce almost right away. At this point, I turn off the heat and I remove the wok from the stove. After mixing in the cornstarch, the dish is ready to serve, and the total cook time is a little bit over 6 minutes. If you loved vegetable previously, and I think this vegetable medley will change your mind. This is probably one of my favorite dishes of all the dishes that I cook. Because of the different vegetables present in this dish, they have contrasting texture and flavor. For example, the eggplant works really well with the broccoli of how there are differences in texture. You can use this vegetable medley dish in different capacities. For this particular meal, I'm going to prepare a shrimp vegetable medley dish. I cook the shrimp in advance by pan frying them, giving them a light breading with a slight crispy texture. And I'm now going to lay the shrimp directly over the vegetable medley. And I call this a one-dish meal, which I know that my friend Eugene really likes. This makes a wonderful dish. In addition to the shrimp, you have 5 different kinds of vegetables to provide all the nutritional needs for a good dish. And this is also easy when I use my fast cooking system. With advanced prepping, stir frying, and template-based cooking, I can cook this dish without recipes in a little bit over 10 minutes. Not only it tastes great, it is cooked from scratch using whole and fresh ingredients. So if you would like to cook like this every day, not just occasionally, please subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can learn more about the fast cooking system. I post a video every day to help people to make home cooking as a daily routine that is practical, efficient, fun, and creative. So keep on cooking. I will see you tomorrow.